Have you ever asked yourself why some men, ordinary in looks, ordinary in wealth, leave women unable to stop thinking about them? Why certain men, even when they leave the room, remain present in a woman's mind, while others fade into forgettable shadows almost instantly? It's not luck, it's not magic, and it's certainly not manipulation. The secret lies in psychology, presence, and the timeless discipline of Stoic philosophy. If you've ever wanted to know the exact mindset and habits that make a man unforgettable to women, then you've found the right video. Today I'll share 7 powerful psychological tricks, supported by 10 timeless suggestions from Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor whose wisdom still guides men centuries later. But listen closely. This is not about cheap tactics or fake games. These insights are about transforming yourself into a man whose presence is so magnetic, so grounded, and so rare that a woman cannot help but become obsessed with you. So before we dive in, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, and most importantly, watch until the very end. Because what I'm about to share has the power to completely reshape the way women experience you. Let's begin. The foundation: why obsession exists. Attraction is not built on what you give a woman or even what you say to her. Attraction, and especially obsession, comes from how she feels when she's around you, and even more, how she feels when you are not around her. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. When you master yourself, you master how others perceive you. When you master your emotions, you project a calmness that makes women lean in. When you master your desires, you become a man who chooses rather than chases. And women cannot resist a man who does not need them but still values them. Now let's move into the first Marcus Aurelius suggestion, the first piece of your transformation. Marcus Aurelius, suggestion number 1, control what you can, release what you can't. Picture this: you're on a date, and she says something sharp, maybe testing you. Most men would become defensive, argue, or over-explain. But the Stoic man smiles. He does not fight every battle. He knows that her words are outside his control, but his reaction is his kingdom. That kind of calmness is magnetic. It shows her that you are not tossed by storms. You are the storm. And this leads directly into the first psychological trick. Marcus Aurelius, suggestion number 1, control what you can, release what you can't. Picture this: you're on a date, and she says something sharp, maybe testing you. Most men would become defensive, argue, or over-explain. But the Stoic man smiles. He does not fight every battle. He knows that her words are outside his control, but his reaction is his kingdom. That kind of calmness is magnetic. It shows her that you are not tossed by storms. You are the storm. And this leads directly into the first psychological trick. Psychological trick number 1, the power of silence. Silence is seductive. Most men ruin their chances by talking too much, by over-explaining, or by rushing to fill every gap in conversation. But obsession grows in the spaces you leave. When you pause before answering, when you let her imagination do the work, she begins to fill the silence with her own curiosity, and curiosity is the seed of obsession. A man who can sit comfortably in silence communicates strength. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have." Don't value her immediate reaction. Value your composure. That composure creates mystery, and mystery is irresistible. Marcus Aurelius, suggestion number 2, desire less, command more. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, a man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions. If your ambition is just to win her attention, you've already lost. But if your ambition is greater, to build, to grow, to lead, to pursue purpose, she will be pulled into your orbit. Women don't obsess over men who desire them desperately. They obsess over men who are desired by life itself. Psychological trick number 2, the law of emotional contrast. Obsession comes not from comfort, but from emotional variety. If she always feels safe around you, she may respect you, but she won't obsess over you. If she only feels chaos, she may desire you, but she won't stay. But if you can balance both deep calmness one moment and playful unpredictability the next, she will not be able to forget you. Think of it like music. A song with one note is boring, but a song with highs, lows, and rhythm becomes addictive. You must be that rhythm in her life. Marcus Aurelius, suggestion number 3, be indifferent to praise and criticism. Women test men constantly. She might praise you today, criticize you tomorrow, and ignore you the next day. Most men ride this roller coaster of validation, becoming slaves to her reactions. But Marcus Aurelius warned, receive without pride, let go without attachment. When her compliments don't inflate you and her criticism doesn't deflate you, she realizes something shocking. She doesn't control you. And paradoxically, that's when she starts thinking about you more. Psychological trick number 3, plant seeds of absence. One of the greatest paradoxes of attraction is this: the less available you are, the more she desires you. Most men smother women with constant messages, attention, and validation. They believe availability equals love, but obsession grows in absence, not presence. When you step back, when you leave her wanting more, her imagination works overtime. She begins to wonder where you are, what you're doing, and why you're not chasing her like everyone else. And curiosity, once planted, grows into longing. Psychological trick number 4, trigger the mirror effect. Here's a powerful truth. People are drawn to those who reflect their inner world. If you can subtly mirror her energy without losing your own identity, you create a sense of connection that feels fated. But here's the twist. You don't do it by copying her. You do it by listening deeply, by picking up on her emotions, by matching her tone at times, and then leading her into calmer, deeper states. Marcus Aurelius said, adapt yourself to the life you have been given, and truly love the people with whom destiny has surrounded you. When you reflect her but lead her higher, she begins to feel that you get her in a way no one else does. That feeling becomes addictive. Psychological trick number 5, associate yourself with emotionally charged moments. Think back to your strongest memories. Do you remember every dinner you've ever had? Of course not. But you remember the one where you laughed uncontrollably, or the one where you felt nervous, or the one where something unexpected happened. Memory is built on emotion. If you want a woman to obsess over you, you must connect yourself to moments of high emotional intensity. That could be laughter, adventure, passion, or even deep silence during a vulnerable conversation. When she remembers that feeling, she remembers you. Psychological trick number 6, make her invest in you. This might be the most important one. Humans value what they invest in. If she invests time, energy, and emotions into you, she will value you more. Most men flip this. They invest everything while she gives little, and then they wonder why she doesn't care. The Stoic approach: allow her to earn your time. Give her space to chase. Encourage her to contribute emotionally. The more she invests, the more she binds herself to you. Psychological trick number 7, leave a lasting impression by ending strong. Most men ruin things at the end. They overstay their welcome. They drag out conversations, or they end encounters weakly. But obsession is sealed by endings. When you end strong, whether it's leaving a conversation with a smile, ending a date on a high note, or stepping back when she least expects, it leaves her replaying the moment again and again. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, what we do now echoes in eternity. Endings echo, and the echo is where obsession grows. Marcus Aurelius. Suggestion number 8, see yourself as temporary. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that life is fleeting. This creates humility, but also intensity. A man who knows he won't live forever doesn't waste time on superficial nonsense. He lives authentically, fully, and deeply. Women sense this mortality awareness. It gives weight to your words and depth to your presence. Marcus Aurelius. Suggestion number 9, practice restraint in speech. Waste no more time talking about what you should be doing. Just do it. When you restrain your speech and let your actions speak, women become obsessed not with your words, but with what they feel around you. Talk less, do more. Let her draw her own conclusions. Marcus Aurelius. Suggestion. You're in 10. Love your fate. Finally, Marcus Aurelius embraced amor fati, the love of fate. He didn't fight reality. He didn't cling to what he couldn't control. Women obsess over men who are grounded in acceptance, men who don't whine, complain, or resist life. When you embody peace with your circumstances, you radiate strength. Conclusion: the transformation. So let's bring it all together. We began with a question. Why do some men leave women obsessed, while others fade into memory? The answer isn't in cheap tricks or flashy tactics. It's in the union of psychology and Stoic philosophy. Control yourself, and you control the interaction.
Use silence, absence, and contrast to spark curiosity.
Make her invest, associate yourself with deep emotions, and end strong. And above all, live by Marcus Aurelius's wisdom. Discipline your mind. Control your desires. Embrace purpose and love your fate. Do this and you won't just make women obsessed with you. You'll become the kind of man who commands respect, attraction, and legacy. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.